Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Indonesia. We are playing Sriwijaya FC today. As you can see, they are dead last in 18th place. We are still top of the league, although the gap between us and Bali United as well as PSM is closing awfully fast. And it's getting a little worrisome. Granted, we shouldn't even be in first. We should be somewhere closer to the bottom of the table, but so I guess I shouldn't be too unhappy about that. It has all come from people like Fandi Ahmad and Adi Jantra, who are doing absolutely fantastic. I mean, look at that, 759 for this new boy. He is, Octavius Maniani and Adi Jantra, 4 players of the match each. So we're doing well. 18 played, 11-4-3, 37 points. So let's get to the schedule. As the last time we came, I believe, was this 2-0 win over Martapura FC. From there, it's, the green and yellow have continued, at least no reds. So we've got a 2-all draw against Bali United, 5-1 over Arema. No idea how that happened. And this was actually a bitch of a match. Gumalong actually got injured in the match, but it never said he got injured. He went down with like a dead leg or something, and I don't even remember. So I brought Saputra on for him. And then Saputra in the 73rd minute got injured with a gashed head, was it? I think it was a gashed head. But funny enough, he came on at halftime. In that minute, he scores again 6 minutes later, and then is removed after being put on in the 73rd minute. So that was kind of a bitch and a half. But we crushed them 5-1. So Persepam 5-0 at home. 219 people show up. That's kind of pathetic. But they're Persib with almost 15,000 people. 2-all draw in League One. Persepam, the second leg, a 3-all draw with only 750 people showing up away from home. And then we just played the Borneo FC, a freaking boring-ass 0-0 draw. Saputra with a 6-2. I mean, nobody played all that well. Refund. I'm trying to give some of the side players some game time. Again, this squad is so bloated. I have so many players right now. And it is the August 25th, so we do have another month in the transfer window. I don't think I need anybody. We do have a load of good players. I guess it's just a matter of maybe trying to find some youth players, because our youth team is not doing all that well. So as you can see, we are lying in 8th in the Under-21s league. 8-5-4, not doing all that well. I would really like... We used to be up here, I think, but then we've had a couple of bad matches. So, but Panji is leading them with 12. I've got to bring him in at some point. Maybe try 4th reserve? I don't know. We'll see. But today is Sriwijaya FC. Wow. We are odds-on favorite. We are at home, so that is definitely a very big plus. Team selection. This is the team we are going with. Gali in goal, Lestaluhu, Rosadi, Ferdinand Saya, and Rumajar is coming in for Ritonga. He's been playing fairly well. If you look at him, 6'5", no he hasn't. Why is he coming in? So this is the team sheet that we have. Gali in goal, Lestaluhu, Rosadi, Ferdinand Saya, and Ritonga in the back 4. Maniane, Jantra, Bango, and Fadli in the midfield 4, and Saputra and Ahmad up top. The question is, do I want to bring Triagi, he was pissed. The last 2 matches ago, he was very upset that he's not getting any, first team game time. And Bongo has been doing fairly good job. 7-2-8, so... We'll see. I'm going to leave it like this for right now and maybe bring Triagi up at some point. So we'll see. So let's get in this match. You got a good amount of players. Why is there a shit ton of players up here and nobody down here? And still don't understand why there's nobody in the back. So Lestaluhu with the throw in into Jantra. Over to Bongo. Oh, not great. Maniani. Lestaluhu up to Maniani. Crosses it into... Nobody. Roby apparently just crushed it out with his head. So Maniani hits it in. Nope. We are not doing very well on the corners. No, that wasn't anywhere near a foul. But we used to have a couple of corners here and there that would help, get us goals. But lately, absolutely nothing. They've been horrible. Lestalu who brings it down. Maniani into Jantra. Bango all the way over to Fadli. That was a nice pass. Fadli crosses it into Saputra, who, Tesla, well, whatever his name is. Tesla Alimony? Demaniani for another cross-in does not help. And what on earth was that? Yeah, I love this guy. Yeah! So Lestaluhu Maniani jumps over the tackle, apparently, to Saputra, who bangs it off another player, and he's offside. Offsides has been a killer recently. So I don't know what's going on. Bango into Jantra. Interesting look to Maniani, who crosses it to nobody. Why did David bang it out, though? Fadli into... Oh, Ahmad could have had it right there. Stick a foot out, lad. So Ritonga with the throw in to Ahmad. I'm not even going to try and guess who that was to. So they are fairly dead. Why are we... I think I'm going to up the tempo a bit. That was a disappointing performance. Tactics, I am going to... Let's see. Normal, higher tempo. Let's see. I mean, we're doing fairly well in condition. So let's see if we can actually do something a little more effective. Maybe I should close them down a little more. But they are, for being dead on their feet, they're doing some awfully amazing plays right there. So Fadli to nobody. There's nobody there. Maniani was okay. There we go. Ahmad finally getting a boot on it. Whew. So Fadli, I guess that was to Maniani maybe? But Bongo picks up the pinball machine and into Maniani, over to Ahmad, who finally breaks away from his defender. And we get the first goal of the match at 45 minutes, or 46 minutes. Whew, boy. So we are doing a close down more. That does mean that probably we're going to be a little more tired. But we still need to do... We're short passing. I'm not going to worry about that. We actually still need to close down the people. Passing. Short, crisp passes. I don't care if you guys are horrible passers. You should be able to understand what short passing means. For some reason, in the save, I don't understand why... work the ball in the box. They shoot it from outside the box. Short passing, they do long-range bombs. And I don't have anything... I mean, let's see. Tactics. I don't have anything saying bang it up forward. So, it's making zero sense to me on why they're doing a lot of the shit that they're doing. So, nice... Oh, fucking hell. Offsides right there. So, but our defense has been very good so far, for the most part. Granted, the 3-all draw against Persatara or whatever they are, whoever they are, I had basically changed the entire squad almost. I had a very backup keep. No, I think I had Pratama in goal. So, but I think, defense to midfield to strikers were all, there might have been 3 normal first team players in there. So Fadli pumps it up, but no. Saputra takes a penalty. Okay. He looks so small. The ball is like the size of his leg. Nice job, but how tall is Saputra? Doesn't he look like a little boy? I'm going to take this free kick, thank you very much. He's 5'3". Damn. So Maniani, Jantra almost had it. Ndai. Jantra cannot keep it. Gets it back. And then has no idea what to do with it. So Lestalu, who brings it up to Maniani, who crosses it in. Ahmad, you're kind of surrounded by 2 or 3 players. So Bongo to Fadli, to Jantra, back to Fadli. Nice pass, but does not get a good shot in, though. So pause it. Jantra brings it up to Saputra. Oh, it's raining too. Saputra is injured. What did you do to my boy? What the absolute F was that? So Gumalong obviously comes in. I've been kind of keeping Gumalong out just because he's not been doing amazingly well. So that's why he's not starting. But what is going on? Potential knee injury. I would like to see that again. What was that? Golly steps on the ball and guys, I don't know what's going on. I don't get it. I don't know anymore. Oh, that was closer than I'd like. It looked like it came off, who's this? Lestaluhu's arm. But I'm not saying anything. But at some point I want to take a look at the jobs because it is September. Well, I guess we are getting to September. A lot of leagues have already started, so I do just want to take a look. I gotta figure out how. So we do win 2-0. I'm surprised at this result, to be honest. I expected a close game with most likely winners being I can't even pronounce their name. How are they favorites? They're not favorites. So look at this. Indonesia Cup third round draw. Where's the third round, fourth round, quarterfinal, semifinal? Freaking crazy. So Saputra is injured for 3 to 4 months. God dang. So I'm going to get to these draws and we'll see what's going to happen. So obviously we are still in first, 19 played, 40 points, 6 in front of PSM. So I guess Bali United lost. PSM got a draw. Yep, right there. That was a winning statement. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of Juprianto and Chris Montoro. Juprianto is worth 12,500. Let's go to transfers. Juprianto, 12,250. That team that just what team was it? Persela offered £775. And then Chris Montoro is worth 8.25, and they wanted to give us 2.1. That's just an insult. £775. They're both expired at the end or in the middle of next year. So 12 and a quarter. God damn it. 12 and a quarter should really be brought down to maybe even 6 or 7. But that's a flippin' insult if you ever ask me. So that pissed me off. Nobody's come in yet. Because again, I don't know who to bring in, if I really even need to bring in anyone. So the next round. So look at all these rounds. So draw all the teams. Who do we get? So we get Persepam Madura. So we see our old friends who are now in the Nuswantara League. So they went down pretty hardcore. And then the third round, you draw. And then you'll see it's us? No. What is that? Persepam Madura or Persepam versus that thing or Kalteng Putra, who are both in League 2. And then fourth round. This is the weirdest thing. All of these teams versus all of these teams. So League 2 though. So I mean, we've got a pretty nice, and then the freaking quarterfinal. We got a pretty nice run. So all these guys, Persib looks like they could go in. I guess these are Nuswantara League players or teams, but looks like we've got a pretty good run. And then finally the semifinals. Whatever. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense to just do it all at once, but at the same time, I don't know. It's just kind of annoying, and instead of spreading it out, where these, a lot of people just love watching who they're gonna play in the next round, and you're kind of doing it all at once. So, but that is it. So let's see schedule. I will probably get you another Persiba or something like that, another match, and then we are off to the races for the end of the season. So I gotta play as much as I can. I think next season, next year, what I would like to do. Oh, let's take a look at Job Center. So let's take a quick look at the Job Center. Who is around? Vacancies, all these. Let's show the filters. So these are all the open jobs around. So a couple of Chinese first division. I mean, none of these I can get. South African under-19s Group 1. I could do some international management. I'm not sure that's going to get me anywhere. Anyway, some interesting jobs. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I'll probably just stick out the rest of the season, finish out the season, and then go from there. The board does not want to give me another coaching course because I am running them into the ground financially. Profit loss this month's 54,000. I don't know how it's that bad. Well, we're kind of shit on payroll, so that might be it. So, but I'm gonna shut it for right now. I think we've had plenty in this episode, so I'm gonna take off, and we'll get back to you at some point somewhere in here. I don't know. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care and enjoy. Get some water. I'm a little American. Short and stout, actually. Sort of tall, but stout nonetheless. Stout nonetheless. Hello, Governor.